we're going to show you a little of the X's and O's and have a little fun about the guys up front, the battle in the trenches. This gets me excited. We got some tape to show you first and foremost. This is Garrett Bradbury, the best center in college football on reach blocks. NC State does that better than anybody out there. A little stretch play, outside zone, trying to get the flow of the defense one way and allow a running back to hit a hole and cut back. People talk about a monkey on your back. This is more like a gorilla on the back of this Duke program. Going to the Belk Bowl 3 years ago, Chick-fil-A Bowl, Sun Bowl, all great games. And as a bowl rep, you want that because you know Duke's going to play well, but they got to pick up a win. Trick plays are always fun. As a player, when coaches put them in at practice, you get excited. And then when they're called in a game, everybody's antennas go up and say, hey, we got a chance to make a big play. Here's a look at one of them against Virginia. What's the craziest thing you've seen in here?
I saw Thomas Sirk and Ben Humphreys playing rock, paper, scissors to see who had to go under.
If you win, I go under.
That's a deal.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Food Up Network. Dave Harden with Lucas Patrick. We'll see you sometime down the road. He's a Gatorade Player of the Year, and that's rare to do as a tight end because so often you see those guys lining up and blocking, not getting the ball that often. Well, his high school quarterback was really smart because he delivered him the ball, and that's what we're going to see right here. This time lining up a little bit out wide. You probably do this at Duke in the tight end position. The ball is delivered a little bit outside, as you see here. Look at the catch radius with the long arms and the ability to haul in the pass.
The redshirt junior, Al Cobb.
He's one of the best to ever play quarterback at VMI, leads them in almost every passing category. What I like most about him is that he's tough. Last game against Mercer, they brought pressure, sacked him 7 times, but he continued to stand firm in the pocket and deliver passes downfield, still passed for over 300 yards away.
And looks to the sideline once again. And what are they doing here, Dave? They want to set the defense, right?
Cat and mouse. They're trying to see what the defense is going to do, but don't think for a second that the Duke defense doesn't have 2 calls on their hands as well.
Second down and 10. Lovett, the carry straight ahead into the arms of Drew Jordan. Falls forward to the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 and will set up 3rd down and 6.
Come up to the line, get set. The defense shows a blitz, and then both teams back out, look to the sideline, and change things all over again. So you'd think you could just cancel out the first time because the defense is adjusting just as much as the offense is. Great protection by Duke. Virginia Tech rushing 3, drop 8 into coverage. Jones saw it a little too late on the outbreaking route to the top of the field and threw the ball with a little delay, which allowed Diablo to make a break on it.
It's out to the 48-yard line of Duke.
Well, we've got to give a little credit to the big guys up front. How about center Austin Davis, his senior day? He snaps the ball, pulls around to the right side, and does a beautiful cut block. You know you've done a good job cutting a player when their knees and ankles go way up into the air.
And they're looking towards the Duke sideline to see what David Cutcliffe wants to do.
Holding, it's 3rd down.
Well, I guess there is no decision to be made.
That was the best sound you could ever have as an offensive lineman, I'll tell you. You see the flag, you know somebody's going to get busted, and it's like getting off of a speeding ticket. You're good to go.
A strip sack, and the Yellow Jackets get the turnover back at the 26-yard line. Kyle Surge Henderson is the one who came up with the football.
Georgia Tech brought the corner blitz off the perimeter, and the offensive line saw it. They had people there to pick up the block, but the corner just outworked Jalen Miller on the edge to get to the quarterback just before he threw it and stripped the ball out.
And this time they're going to try to run it out to the left, and Marshall's going down for a loss. Thought about pitching it to Lynch, but before he could, Drew Jordan was right in his face, and it's a loss of 2.
Well, with this Georgia Tech offense, as a defender, you've got to be worried first about the dive. Duke's shown the ability to take that away. Then you got to worry about the quarterback keep along the outside. And a player, in that case it was Drew Jordan, is designated to take care of that. And great job in the open field of coming up with a tackle on that quarterback run.
Marshall being chased from behind, thrown down again. Right at the line of scrimmage, it was Chris Rumpf in the backfield one more time.
Chris Rumpf having himself a day playing that walk-around linebacker. Right now, Georgia Tech's not getting a hat on him because he's up walking around. He'll show in the A-gap, show in the B-gap, and then decide at the snap where he's going to go. The offensive line's not able to block him, and it's the second time we've seen him not only make a really great play, but off the backside, chasing down Taquan Marshall in the backfield.
Looking left, going to throw that way. Up the left sideline, Carter's there in coverage, and the pass falls incomplete. Great coverage on the outside on Amari Rogers. Michael Carter II was always going to be out there this year for Duke, opposite most people thought at the end of the year with Mark Gilbert, but he's turned into the top cover corner, and he's played really well, Duke.
Well, he's working against Amari Rogers, as you mentioned, one of the fastest wide receivers on the outside for Clemson. Carter showing off his 4.4 speed to stay stride for stride.
Second down and 10. Here's Lawrence out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Takes the snap. He wants to throw again. Here comes pressure up the middle. He fires down the right sideline, incomplete. Trying to find T. Higgins. He was rocked along the sidelines by Lummy Young, the fourth. It'll be 3rd down and 10. And give credit up the middle, Trey Hornbuckle providing the pressure that made Lawrence get rid of the football.
A little slide protection and miscommunication along the right side of the offensive line, which allowed the penetration up front to hurry the throw. Right now, the Duke defense disguising pressure and coverage down the field, which has Trevor Lawrence, a true freshman, second-guessing his decisions.
3rd down and 10 for Clemson off their own 20. Lawrence out of the shotgun. Duke crowds the line of scrimmage. Here's a flag. I think maybe you're going to get a false start on Mitch Hyatt, the left tackle.
Offense number 9. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Well, they're going to call it on ETN, the running back, and now it's 3rd and 15. Clemson 0 for 4 on 3rd down tonight.
The Blue Devils showed pressure on the last play and looked like they were going to bail out of it. So, again, trying to show something that they eventually don't actually run to get Trevor Lawrence thinking one thing and show him another while the play develops.
3rd and 15 now. Lawrence out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to throw, looking to the left, going to fire that way. To the sideline, incomplete. Trying to find Amari Rogers. He would have had a 1st down at the 32, but the pass a little too far to his left towards the sideline. And this Duke defense does their job once again.
Well, the Duke defense showed, again, they're showing an aggressive look. Both linebackers up on the line of scrimmage like they're going to blitz. At the snap, they bail back and play a little zone defense down the field. Trevor Lawrence cannot get a feel for what Duke is giving them right now, and he's just trying to throw it and force balls down the field, and they're coming up incomplete. A great job of scheming this Clemson offense up to where they don't know what to do on 3rd down and long.
1st and 15, and the give is straight ahead, and this time Duke was ready for it. Peoples dropped at the 39-yard line for no gain. Tangelo and Singleton combining on the stop.
Good work by the interior defensive linemen, getting off of their blocks up front along that offensive line. We talked about how talented they are, and that's a big point to watch today, that physical matchup in the trenches. 2nd
down and 15, empty backfield for Willis this time. 2 to the left, 3 to the right. He takes the snap. Blue Devils rush 4. He fires to the left sideline. It's complete. It's Hazelton. He's diving across midfield, close to a 1st down. They'll spot him at the 47-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd down and a yard. Joe Giles Harris made the tackle.
Hazelton, by far their most dynamic playmaker on the outside. The transfer from Ball State, just making some moves out in the open field.
Quickly to the line. The handoff is straight ahead. Peoples is dropped for a loss. Back at the 49-yard line. Ben Humphreys, welcome to center stage.
Yeah, great work by Ben Humphreys, wrapping around the right side of the offensive line on that Mike linebacker blitz, unblocked, and jumped in there behind the offensive line to make a tackle in a critical down to force that 4th down.
And now here's Oscar Bradburn on to punt, wearing number 25 tonight. He normally wears 91, but he is their designee as their best special teams player, and it's a fake. Going to try to run for a 1st down. Out there tackling at the 47-yard line is Keaston Fuller, and I don't think he got the 1st down. Duke was ready for it on special teams, and indeed it is Fuller who made the tackle. A huge play for Duke.
How about that for a backup wide receiver coming up big in the special teams game? Everybody talks about Beamer ball. That's what they do at Virginia Tech. Great special teams. Well, the Blue Devils take pride in their ability, especially in the kicking game, and that was a huge momentum swing for Duke to come away with a turnover on downs.